Hello. Hey y'all. As I mentioned earlier, the yard gave me some time off, i.e. the job, so I took it. I've been working out in that yard trying to get it back right since I had to adjust my priorities, but slowly but surely it's getting there. Slowly but surely it's getting there. Now, like I said before, my yard didn't start looking crazy overnight. So it's not gonna get fixed overnight either. What I did today was I cleaned up some construction debris. I and I went by the Starbucks, y'all. I mentioned before that if you go by the Starbucks, they'll give you their used coffee grounds. Now, sometimes they have it all packed up and bagged nicely for you in those silver bags, and you get it. That's nice. It that's good too. But sometimes they don't. They just hand it to you in a garbage bag, and I'm okay with that too. Long as I'm getting those coffee grounds for my compost. So I swung by the two Starbucks, and I got coffee grounds because I started those additional compost bins because of all that them weeds and grass that I got in my backyard. So I need some additional brown stuff or coffee grounds for my compost. So I did that. Also swung by a couple Dollar Trees. And I keep saying, don't sleep on those Dollar Tree seeds. I grow with Dollar Tree seeds, and I have been growing with Dollar Tree seeds for a long time now. I mean, I started with the Dollar Tree seeds because I didn't know if I would be able to grow. Well, I knew stuff would grow, but I just, couldn't see myself throwing away an arm and a leg on seeds that may or may not have produced for me. And two, I was going to the seed and feed. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those, but when I was growing up, my parents went to the seed store. Well, country people. It's the country people grocery store. You go there and they have seeds, and in case you get them by the ounce, they have a little measure or scoop, and they put them in the brown bag for you. Hey, y'all. It's Steven. Steven, this is a pomegranate. This is a pomegranate straight from my garden. I picked it earlier today. I was debating whether I would um, leave it on a tree longer. There's a bunch of them on the tree, but this is one of the ones that started growing first. Now, I've been looking at, because I am not the pomegranate doctor, but I am growing pomegranate and I'm happy. I am so happy about that because it costs a lot in the store. Um, but I picked this one because I want to see where it is, what stage it is. I know that pomegranates blush and turn red when they're ripe. Um, that's where I am. And now that I've done some looking since I pulled this, um, the instruction or guidance on pomegranate says maybe later in the season, like fall, they're really ripe. But I pulled this one so we could have a look at it. I watched another YouTuber. He pulled his pomegranates and they were white on the inside. He juiced them. So even if this one isn't ripe, I'm gonna put the seeds, the kernels, I'm gonna put them on a salad because that's what I want to do. Okay, but I was saying Dollar Tree seeds, y'all. They are on sale for 16 cents right now. Go get you some. Stock up on them. Get your toolbox right, cause next year they'll probably be what 32 cents. Last year I got seeds for 1 cent. So between Texas and Louisiana, I was man, I was at every Dollar Tree I could find. But anyway, that's not it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this Oh, this pomegranate open, y'all, fresh from my garden, fresh from the great garden. Now, um, on a pomegranate, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm. Oh, oh, it's looking good. Y'all, it's looking good on the inside, but here's what I want to tell you. Here's what I want to tell you. Okay, so I looked to see how to tell when a pomegranate is ripe or ready to pick. And the instructor says a ripe pomegranate should be heavy for size. This feels heavy. Can you see that? It looks good. It's not red. It's not that rich garnet or ruby red that I'm used to in the pomegranate, but that's a good spot. That's a good start right there. Another thing says scratch test. The outer skin becomes a little soft. If you're able to make a scratch by finger with the nail with gentle pressure, then it's ripe. Well, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Well, the skin is not smooth. That's not it. It looks good. Yes, it does look good. Check the crown. Look at the top of the fruit if the crown is petal shape. I don't know if that's petal shape or not. I don't know. Let's see what else they say. However, if you leave them on the tree until they're overripened, they will probably split and lose their flavor. And that's where I get scared. I don't want to leave them too long, but I don't want to take them when they're not ripe. But we're going to go ahead and get to this. I was telling y'all about the seed and feed store. My parents used to go and get those seeds. A lot of them are closing down now. And now you got to buy packaged seeds. But my parents used to get seeds in a bag, and that's how they would grow. In the brown bag, and they take the seeds, whatever, like an ounce. I don't know what that measure is that is used to scoop out the seeds. Yeah, this is hard. It's not gonna be right, but yeah, I wanted to try it. I've been looking at pomegranates and I've been touching pomegranates and telling y'all about my tree. I said today, since the yard let me out, listen. Y'all hear that? Y'all look. Oh, yes. I didn't know I could grow pomegranates, y'all. I didn't know. I've always loved pomegranates, but growing them is another thing. Last year, when I grew all those, they were so expensive in the store. So I was happy to have pomegranates off my tree. And I watched this thing. I've been noticing when I pick out the garden, if I do a video right after I pull my produce. Let me tell you about this knife. Give me 1 minute. So what I've been doing is noticing if I do a video right after I pull my food out of the garden, I go back and I look at the video and I'm like, oh my God, there's a little bug. And I'm so annoyed because most of the times I've taken a bug in the house. So I washed this one off real good. Before I brought it in, I dunked it in my water barrel. And then when I got it in, I soaked it some more because I didn't want nothing hiding. I didn't want nothing hiding there. Let's see. Now, okay. So yeah, let's talk about the knife. Let's talk about the knife. So I needed a knife, and this isn't the first knife I got another knife that I use to, to work the grass. 7. I have another knife that I use to cut the grass. All right. This one, uh, a couple years ago during the pandemic, when my friends, not my friends, but everybody was locked up, right? I was watching a whole lot of YouTube, and I'd already started my channel, but I wasn't. The knife, back to the knife. So, Ed Farmer 73 said, "You need a knife." He said, "You need a good knife," and he said some good cheap knives. Well, because I'd rather purchase shoes than knives or a nice dress or something, I was like, a cheap knife will do for me. So this knife right here was recommended by Lead Farmer 73 and a bunch of other YouTubers, but that's where I saw it. I went and got this knife from my Walmart. It is a Ozark Mountain. No, Ozark Mountain is them jeans. Ozark Trail. It's an Ozark Trail knife, and it does the job. I can stick it in my boot, my big boot, when I'm outside working in the yard, and if I need to get to it real quickly, I just pop it out. I like the way it feels in my hand, and I'm not a knife person, so I don't know what that should really feel like, but it fits in my hand, and it's a handy tool in the yard. Now, I'm still sniffling, y'all, because every time I get in the yard, I don't know if it's allergies or a cold, but so I do apologize for the sniffles. But I'm gonna taste this pomegranate and let y'all know if the pomegranate is good. If it is good, y'all, there's a lot of seeds in here. This would be so beautiful if it was that rich red. You can go see my previous videos from my harvest last year of pomegranate, how red these kernels become once the pomegranate is ripe. Is fully allergies? I don't know. What is that? I don't know. But we're gonna get this. I'm not gonna core the whole thing, but look, this is what we got. A whole lot of pomegranate seeds. I'm so happy with that, y'all. Oh, okay. Now, these are good. Y'all, these are good. These are sweet. It is good. Oh man. So when I showed y'all these initially, there were 3 pomegranates growing in the same spot as this one. These are good and sweet. They're not that rich red that I normally get, but these are good. Maybe they're tart, more tart than they are sweet, but it's still good. Mmm. Wait. Right back. Okay. Now, these are good. I think they're ripe. I'm gonna go pull the other 2 that was right beside this. Y'all seen me show you the pomegranate tree, and I keep pulling up that one, talking about these are here, these are here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now, done with the pomegranates. Y'all, these are good. Look, I'm not leaving none of that behind. All of that is gonna get in my belly, for sure. Wow. Oh man, I'm so glad I pulled that. Now I will go get the other two. They're slightly smaller. This is grocery store size. Oh, okay. So now I told you about the pomegranate. Mm, straight from my garden. Y'all, do y'all know these expensive candy bars? Anybody know these expensive candy bars right here? Come on, somebody. Tell me you know. Tell me you know what this is. 'Cause they're expensive. Anyway, so I every time I talk to y'all, you're gonna get sick of me saying it. I like to save that money. If I don't spend it one place, I can spend it someplace else. Now, I was in a store and I didn't know if these would be good or not. They had them on sale, 50 cents. 50 cents, y'all. So I said, okay, well, you know, I'm questioning the price. You can't be good, can't taste good, can't be good. So I bought one. And you know, I had to go to the car and try it out. You know, it's my test base, the car. I went to the car and I tested out. And to my surprise, I like dark chocolate with orange and almond slivers. That's what this is. It's delicious. So after I went and tasted it, I went and bought more. You know I did. But here's look. I done been in it already, so listen. Uh-oh. It's delicious. I keep it in the freezer, and that makes me happy. So we got pomegranates and chocolate tonight. Pomegranates and chocolate. Now, I'm ready for the weather to change too. I've cleaned out some of my flower pots. I'm getting or putting down more radishes. I like radishes, and they grow good in the flower pots that I have. So tomorrow I went back to the yard. I'm gonna finish cleaning up. I'm gonna pull out the lawnmower, cut down that grass, and I'm gonna plant some radishes. And I think I'm gonna plant some greens. Oh, and my winter squash. Plant winter squash, y'all. I'm gonna start putting down winter squash. Now, I was gonna come to y'all live today from the yard, but Sid Vicious was out there doing the most. Sid wanted all the attention, just would not shut up. So I said, you know, I'm gonna come on and sit down and show you the pomegranate and talk to y'all for a minute. Now, I've been on here for a little while. I just wanted to show you my pomegranate. I'm gonna sit that to the back to not see. And y'all, look, that tree that I'm growing was a Walmart find. A couple years ago, I bought that pomegranate tree from Walmart. Matter of fact, I bought two of them. One of them didn't make it, but this one did, and it's doing so well in my backyard. I just wish I could get lemons to do the same. I have lemon envy. I watch people growing lemons on the YouTubes and pulling lemons off their tree. If I could grow lemons, oh man, if I could grow lemons, the things I would make. But right now, I'm thankful for my pomegranates. I'm thankful for my figs. What else is going on back there? Oh, My blueberries. I'm thankful for the grapes, y'all. My grape bush shame gave me a handful of grapes this year for the first time. I was getting ready to cut that thing down. And I'm glad I didn't because it gave me grapes. I also got blackberries back there that I'm thankful for. Oh my goodness. Just in a little bit of space that I got a whole lot going on. And I'm excited about that. And that's why I have a YouTube channel. So I can show you the things that I got going on in my piece of the world, my garden. That's why I go live. Oh, I'm gonna tell you for real. Y'all, I grow okra for my mom. My mom loves okra. I like burnt okra. I call it blackened because it's dark when I eat it. I can't stand the slime. But in my Louisiana garden, I was growing okra, and while I was visiting with my parents, I learned that I like okra air fried. It doesn't have to be burnt. I made up a recipe to growing okra for my mama. I'm be growing for me. And I'm gonna put it in the air fryer and I'm gonna enjoy it. Ah, I didn't know okra could be good without being breaded and fried. So that's where I am with that. Now, I'm also growing persimmon for my mama. I think my persimmon tree might have died on me while I was away. I hope that's not the case. I'm hoping it will come back. I don't know. This is persimmon. I'm sorry, this is pomegranate. I picked the largest pomegranate off of my tree that had been growing it the longest. And I opened it. I was concerned that it wouldn't be ripe because it wasn't the bright red like I see in the store. But I tasted it, y'all, and it was delicious. That's where I am with delicious pomegranate. And y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live because it's late. I gotta get up early tomorrow and get back to the job, i.e., the yard, i.e., my garden, and do some more work. But I thank y'all for joining me on this live. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of what I'm getting up to. In the yard, in the street, in them stores. Who knows where I might turn up just doing some stuff. And I'm gonna let y'all go. Bye, y'all.